once more to Storm Watch 12. Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman. I got to tell you, Matt, the weather today really gave me spring fever.
Don't blame you. Yeah, with that all-time record high in Medford. Look at how the day started, though. It was quite a Tuesday throughout the region. Beautiful sunrise photos. This from Joy. We got another one in the Mount Shasta area from Ryan Workman. Just some stunning photos. Thanks to everybody for sending in your weather photos. This beautiful sunrise this morning was taken in Ashland. And then this afternoon, hitting 73 degrees in Medford, breaking the all-time record high temperature for the month of January in Medford. Old record was 71, set back in 1961 and 1981. It's fairly rare for us to even hit above 70 in the month of January, but we sure did it today in a big way. Out there now, still very mild, 64 degrees in Medford, 51 in Klamath Falls, and 60 in Montague. The big story tonight, though, strong winds that have continued to pick up through the overnight, and we've definitely been warning you of that, and winds are only going to get stronger as the night progresses. We do have some returns showing up on radar. Not all of this is really reaching the ground. We have had some rain along the coast and then into the coastal mountains, but the real heavy rain, that atmospheric river, that's going to move in later tonight along the coast. You can see this very potent area of low pressure, so going to be our big weather maker as we head into Wednesday. Tonight, windy conditions, mild temperatures. Heavier rain is going to work into the coast later on tonight, and we'll also see some very strong winds. High wind warnings, pretty expansive. Gusts up to 60 to 70 miles per hour, including in the Rogue Valley, the Shasta Valley. Over on the east side, we will see that high wind warning go into effect at 1 a.m. and then taking a look at some wind advisories we also have in place for the region. So we are concerned about strong winds capable of some tree damage, down trees, even power lines, and the potential for power outages. Pretty strong winds expected throughout southern Oregon and northern California overnight and into tomorrow. For the east side, some of the strongest gusts will be as we head into tomorrow afternoon. But for the west side and the coast, strongest gusts will be overnight and then into tomorrow morning. Wetter and windy for southern Oregon and northern California. Definitely not as warm as today, but snow levels will be rather high. They will lower a bit, but they're going to lower a bit faster in northern California and a bit further as well. We have a winter storm warning above 4,000 feet, 4 a.m. Wednesday to 7 a.m. Thursday. Heavy snow and blowing snow is going to make for some pretty difficult travel, and you'll notice how those snow levels drop, especially tomorrow afternoon through Siskiyou County. Eventually, snow reaching Black Butte Summit, especially by tomorrow evening. Here's a look at forecast snowfall, expecting upwards of 3 to 8 inches of snow for Black Butte Summit through Thursday morning. Pretty light totals for the higher elevations of southern Oregon, but look at Snowman Summit, 6 to 12 inches of snow expected, and some even higher totals in some of the higher terrain of southern Siskiyou County, including Mount Shasta. Some impressive totals coming to the ski park, but good news for riders and also skiers. Heavier rain moving in as we head into tomorrow morning near the coast. Heavier precipitation picking up in parts of Siskiyou County as well. As we head into tomorrow evening, look how those snow levels lower around the Mount Shasta area. We'll see some scattered rain and higher elevation snow into southern Oregon as well. But with the heavier precipitation mainly impacting basically Curry, Josephine into Siskiyou County. In the Rogue and Shasta valleys, downsloping winds, those strong winds are going to cut those rainfall totals. So definitely the heavier precipitation towards the coast and in the Mount Shasta area, upwards of 2 to 4 inches of precipitation. But there's more wet weather on the way as we wrap up the week with also lowering snow levels. Your 7-day forecast for the coast, heavy rain, strong winds for the coast, some significant rainfall amounts, 2 to 4 inches for the coast and coastal mountains. Northern California, rain, snow, and wind. Biggest impacts due to snow will be above 4,000 feet. Those snow levels continue to lower through the day tomorrow into tomorrow night. The Klamath Basin, the big story with this system will be strong wind gusts, upwards of 50 to 60 miles per hour on the east side into tomorrow afternoon. The mountains seeing rain, snow, and wind. Those lowering snow levels continue through the rest of the week. Highs in the 30s up in the mountains by Friday for Groundhog's Day, and then for the Rogue Valley, wet and windy, but definitely lighter totals for Medford compared to Grants Pass, but we're going to see some pretty strong winds in the Rogue Valley into your Wednesday.